Hi, it's been a while since I uploaded a video. And this for the simple reason that there was mainly a lot of very negative news in the aviation industry with a lot of corruption, manipulation, blackmail, Boeing weaseling itself out of every hole they were stuck in, whether it comes to certification or recertification, putting profit first, way before any safety concerns. And therefore I was not really in the mood to record any videos. Today I came across, purely by accident, it was on LinkedIn actually, some positive news. So today we're going to talk about Prime Air, Amazon's airlines. Like, subscribe and share. So Prime Air has ordered 10 A330-300 to be converted from passenger to freighter. To be honest, I'm not quite sure, but I believe this is the first or one of the first conversions of the A330-300 version from passenger to freighter. The A330 will be the largest aircraft of the fleet, and first delivery will start in Q4 of 2023, next year though. So in about 1 year from now. The conversion will be done by Elbe Flugzeugewerke, GmbH, or EFW, which is located at the Dresden airport in Germany. This facility is the center of excellence for Airbus P2F conversions. Until now, Prime Air has only been flying wet-leased aircraft fully owned by other companies, by other freight companies, renting them. But with wet-leased, we're talking about everything was provided by the other companies. Amazon will not hire any flight crew or maintenance teams. The flying and the maintenance will be managed by Hawaiian Air, because they have been for a few decades operating the A330, 200 and 300, so they're the best placed to do this. The reason Amazon is purchasing these aircraft is because it has been getting harder and harder to provide the Amazon Prime service, which is next day delivery. So they clearly need more capacity to be able to deliver on the promises to the Amazon Prime customers. This conversion is an important step forward for Airbus into the cargo market. Since forever Boeing has been dominating this market, and Airbus has had the A300 and the A310 being well utilized by DHL amongst others, but never really made a dent. And their last dedicated aircraft was the A330-200 as a base for the A330 freighter, which is of course smaller than the 300, but do not mistake size for capacity and capabilities. There's a big difference between dedicated freighter and passenger to freighter conversion. If you look at the A330-200, you will see, you will recognize it very easily from the little bump at the bottom of the aircraft, right there where is the front landing gear. That is a reinforcement, and that is required so that the Airbus can actually carry really heavy cargo. The 300 variant, the converted variant, may be able to carry bigger volume, but will be limited to the true weight that it can carry. In the case of Amazon, this is not a problem, because most boxes that are shipped by Amazon have a lot of foam and literally bags of air inside them to protect the products. So the ratio of volume and weight is very safe for this aircraft. But if, for example, an airline would like to carry really heavy products like aircraft engines or other products that are more densely packed, then a P2F version of any aircraft may not fit the bill. This is why both Boeing and Airbus have been developing separately dedicated aircraft for the cargo market, which are not just having reinforced floors, but also reinforced landing gears and other parts to be able to carry the heavy weight. And the heavier the cargo, the shorter the range. That's why you see that the same aircraft as a cargo version or as a passenger version have very different ranges. The cargo version has a much lower range because when there are passengers on board, yeah, look at yourself. You're sitting and then there's all this space in front of your chest and there's space above you. But when it becomes a cargo aircraft, there are pallets and sometimes containers that go inside that are filling up the aircraft really close to the fuselage. And thus there is much more weight per square meter or square foot if you're still into the imperial measurement system. So as this is a step forward for Airbus, this does not mean that suddenly we will see many more carriers switching to the A330-300P2F unless there are operators like DHL, FedEx, UPS, but not dedicated cargo transporters like ABC Cargo or Cargolux, because they do not mainly transport boxes with a lot of air inside, but they're transporting real heavy cargo. And so they need the dedicated cargo aircraft in most cases. This is also why Airbus decided to develop the A350-1000 freighter version. The A350 is a very new aircraft, but it's, I believe, the fastest that I decided to develop a cargo version after the original aircraft had been certified. It took much longer for the A330 to be also developed into a freighter version because they really want to compete with Boeing. They see that there is a big need in the market for cargo aircraft, and thus they developed this aircraft. So we will see if the A350-1000 will actually make a dent in the market, because it's directly competing with the 777 freighter and the 777X freighter, although I'm not sure if its internal volume is as large as the 777X freighter. So that's to be seen. And of course there will be the question, do cargo airlines want to shift from Boeing to Airbus? What is their incentive? But that's for later. For now, I hope you enjoyed this video and I wish you a wonderful day. Like, subscribe and share. Like, subscribe and share.